Greetings everybody, welcome back. So let's have a look what we have on the euro currency. Sive is here with the forexpeacearmy.com as usual. So in general, I would say I'm totally satisfied with the things that I see here. Everything goes accurately. Yes, volatility, the activity on the market a bit decreased, but it's okay. So we are coming to the resistance area that we have specified, and I think that it's just last swing remains until this target. Then we turn to our big pattern. So context remains bullish here, and we're just following the trading plan. On the follow time frame chart, the pattern that we're considering, if you remember, this big head and shoulders pattern. This pattern is interested to us by two reasons. First, it might be interesting as a direct pattern. In the case if everything will go well and we get the breakout to the upside, which is actually we could have because of the big pattern on the monthly chart that we have, and it might become really very important for the direction for nearest few months. It's really great assistance to us and support in general. And second, as a tail risk, but who knows what will happen in geopolitical arena, we're also considering this pattern as a possible failure. That's why with this pattern we have two trade setups. First, our first intention is to find something to sell around the OP target once it will be completed, 1676 approximately, which is actually creates an agreement with the resistance area, just 10 pips above this fib level. So that's our first trade. Second trade, we will see how situation will develop, what the progress will be. In the case of signs of the failure, of course we will keep shorts, but if everything will go well with this pattern, we intend to reverse position and close the shorts and start considering longs around same 115.25, 115.20 area where potentially the bottom of the right arm will be formed. That and towards what we have for perspective of the 1-2 weeks probably. So for now, for today's session, I would consider this performance that we have here, when the market, by my view, should somehow try to finalize this upper direction and complete finally the OP. Currently, it's quite obvious to recognize here the potential butterfly pattern that might be formed. So it doesn't mean that market has to go up right from this point. The bottom of the right wing might be different, so it even could move slightly lower. So for instance, just can't catch this tail. So it might be from here, for example. But anyway, overall combination of the existence of the OP target and potential shape of the market here suggests that it might be the butterfly. Preconditions for this action looks not bad. So we have here's clear signs of the acceleration. Yes, it might be triggered by some political news, but anyway, the impulse on the market remains. Retracement, take a look. Here's also interesting detail. If you calculate the number of bars with the thrust and number of bars in retracement, you could see that here's big relation. It's very fast, it's very slow. But at the same time, take a look at the depth of the retracement. It's very small. So it's kind of the churning action where market spends lots of periods on the retracement, but it can't move lower. It stands near the nearest support area, just the 30% support. This is a good bullish sign that all activity stands above the highest support levels. So that in fact what we have currently, I would consider this pattern as a final continuation to the points where, as I hope, we will get some signs, some patterns that could give us chance for taking the short position around this area. Who knows, maybe this butterfly will become the part of the head and shoulders pattern on top around the neckline. That happens very often. Last time we trade this setup on the gold market, if you remember, it was really a good trade. So here's might be the same. So just let's keep watching and see what will happen. But first, let's give market the time credit to complete this action and form this butterfly.